What's up, gang? Carlton Flowers here, your crypto pro.
Yay! Woo!
And we have ourselves a drop day discussion that we have to have. I apologize for not having any drop day previews for a long time. It's been probably, a month? I have had an insanely busy schedule with my engineering consulting business and also with my body shop and being a fitness trainer and lots of activities going on with the kids with the ending of football season for my youngest son. But we're going to get back into things, into the swing of doing drop day previews. I really wish I could have gotten one done for the Disney drop because that was one of the most monumental drops ever and I did really well. And I also would have liked to have done some coverage for the DesignCon drop just because I didn't have time enough to study the items. I struck out on most of those and only got one item. So I'm very happy that I did so well with the Disney drop. But maybe I'll get lucky on this one since I struck out on the last one. X-Men. Wow. Storm. Just right off the bat, without knowing anything about this, I'm super excited because this is, the second African-American artwork that's coming up on VeVe, I think maybe, or 2 or 3 that we've had. So this is super, super exciting to me to see yet another African-American person. I was definitely excited to see the last Marvel Mighties drop with all of the Indian characters. That was so cool. I love the diversity that we see in a lot of these items on the drops. We have the Japanese. What am I thinking here? We have Japanese art that we have had. We have the Indian collection with the Marvel Mighties. And now here we get another African-American character with the X-Men with Storm. And this is just amazing. I love this stuff. Well, anyway, we're going to jump right into this and look at it off the cuff. This is not rehearsed. I'm going to show you how I evaluate this just head on, just right off the bat. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the Medium site. Here it is right here, Modern Marvel Storm, to drop Saturday, November 20th at 8 a.m. So that is tomorrow morning. Do I have that right? Yes, this is the 19th. One thing I did notice when I gave the brief run through, this is a blind box drop. One thing I would suggest that you do if you have an Android phone is to download the VeVe Aholics app where you can practice the blind box drop, the regular drop, and the comic drop. So you'll know where the buy button is. You'll know how the appearances on the screen or where things are going to be arranged or how it's going to be unveiled. And when you do that, it makes a big difference in your drop day success. And I tell you what, if you're an iPhone person, that's just too bad. No, I'm just kidding. If you're an iPhone person, you might get an Android device. Just get a tablet or an old used phone and download that app because it will do you so much good. So this is a blind box drop and it's going to be 50 gems, I believe. So here we have it. 50 gems, 16,500 editions for the common. Now, I don't know what the whole count is over 20 something because I think you add on as we move up the lines. I don't think they have the total listed there. So we'll just start with the common, 16,500. This is similar to, I can't remember how many we had on Captain America, but I'm going to look back because like I said, I'm going to show you how I evaluate this stuff, exactly how I make the decisions that I make on determining what the values are going to be. So sometimes you got to scroll back and try to draw comparisons to previous drops that have similar numbers. And I do not see, let's see here. I don't see where the button is to scroll to the other drops. Where is the next page? Well, Captain America, I don't see you. Let me try in the search. Captain America. There we go. Here it is on search. So let's just pull up the Captain America Series 1 drop and see what the counts were with this one. All right, and we are loading. Here we go. And by the way, this is one that everybody just wrote off as garbage, and I stacked up on these things. I've got, 10 commons, 7 uncommons, 3 rares, and I'm trying to bust a move to get an ultra rare. All right, so they had 22,000 editions on the common. It was 40 gems. So let's compare. We have 16,000 of Storm at 50 gems, a little bit higher. So that tells me that it might hold that market price, because this one, there was enough that we stayed under retail for quite a bit of time, and I was buying the common for 32 gems. Let's scroll on down. We had the uncommon at 12,000, and then we had the rare at 8,000 and the ultra rare at 2,500. So let's compare that and go back to Miss Storm. Scroll back one more time. Here we go. Modern Marvel Storm. And the common coming in at 6,500, which was less than the 22,000. And I think the next one was 12,000. So let's look at the uncommon. The uncommon at 12,500. I need to pull up like 2 screens here, because now I'm forgetting what the last number was, but I think that's equal. Is that not equal? 12,500 on the uncommon. Let me just pull up 2 windows. Let's go to VeVe Drops and pull up the Medium article, because when you're talking and doing this at the same time, you can't think straight. Captain America. All right, Captain, let's get you back on this one. And then we can go side by side and look at the numbers. This is what you need to do so you can predict values. Okay, here is the uncommon, and it was 12,000. Very interesting. That's interesting, people. Now I have lost my other page. Let's put this over here so we can go side by side. There we are. Fantastic. All right, so that is super interesting that we have more of the uncommon at 12,500. And then when you look at Captain America, you could buy these individually. It was not blind box, and that might be the difference in why the numbers are not exactly matching up, because this one was a regular drop. 12,500. So let's scroll on down and look at the rare. I love these poses. These are awesome. The art looks great. The fashion, the colors, I just love this as far as from an artistic standpoint. So the rare has 6,500. Let's compare that to Captain. What do we have on the rare? I hold 3 of these. On this one, the rare, there was 8,000, and it was 100 gems. So if you're lucky enough to get this, what a steal, because you've got less, only 6,500, and you're getting that for 50 gems. If you're lucky. Now, if you don't get one of these, I'm guaranteeing you're not going to get this on the market for the same price of what you paid for Captain America the Punch. I doubt you'll find that for $100 on the market. I'm thinking they're going to get run up pretty quick. If you wait long enough, after the initial surge that goes up, it's going to come down. It'll come back and get you if you wait a few days, and then it'll go back up. That's what we saw on the Harley Quinn Series 2 drop, where I had bought the rare at 190. I got the uncommon at 90, and I got the common at retail. And I believe the rare went from 190 all the way down to like 115. The uncommon went from 90 all the way down to like 53. And then the common was selling at around 43 at $7 under retail. And that was before the Disney drops. So they will eventually come back and get you if you wait long enough. Sometimes they don't, though, because we know that on the zombie Captain America and zombie Spider-Man, the ultra rares didn't come back and get me because I wanted to get those. I had a couple commons of each of those and was not lucky enough to get the ultra rare. All right, so last but not least, let's look at the ultra rare, and this is animated. Because of the fact that it is animated and there are only 3,650, I'm betting this is going to fetch a premium on the market. I think so. Let's look at Captain America Ultra Rare. There were 2,500. It was $250. So 2,500 versus 3,650, but I'm going to bet you the price will be similar, at least momentarily. This Ultra Rare is probably going to get blown out of the roof. But when you look at Captain America, what was interesting, even though there were only 2,500 of this sucker went all the way back down to below retail after the drop, and it stayed there for a long time. Go look up at the graph. Look at the graph on the history of the price of the ultra rare, and now it's back to 600 gems. I should have picked one up at 250. I don't know what I was thinking, but now I'm gonna have to bust a move and get rid of some of my commons and uncommons and one of my Spider-Men because they're surging, so I can go back and get this ultra rare. I don't think I'll be able to complete the set though and get the secret rare because that's just spending too much money. Which, on a side note, I've heard that secret rare is getting a ton of weight with the master collector program, which means for me, I'm probably not going to be competing for that and completing sets because picking up secret rares on the market, if I'm lucky enough to get one on a drop, that's one thing, but I'm not going to spend several thousands of dollars in order to pick up secret rares just to complete a set, just to get points in the MCP. Sorry, not going to do it. I'll just cross my fingers and hope I get lucky. Now, moving right along, we do have a secret rare on this drop, and I have yet, besides the gift secret rare from Ultraman 2D set, I have never landed a secret rare in a drop of any kind. And I've gone after all but 2 or 3 of the comics that I had missed. All of the rest of them, I actively was on the drops, did not miss. And I have yet. I've gotten maybe 2 ultra rares on a comic drop. That's it. Never a secret rare. And I know some people in my group that have landed secret rares. I know the Gale just had a video where he got a secret rare. His sister did. And they got scammed. But fortunately, he got it back. So I am crossing my fingers that I'm due up for a secret rare. I'm due. The secret rare is going to have only 1,500 editions. And let's look at what the secret rare on the Captain had. Here is the secret rare, animated, of course, and there was only 1,000. It was list price $400. So we have more secret rare here. And we know that the secret rare Captain is selling for, what, 2.6 thousand, somewhere around there, which is a low price for a secret rare on anything. It's interesting how people weren't paying attention that the count on the ultra rare and the secret rare with the Captain America drop, they were very low. But just because you had more items on the other 3, I guess people thought, well, this is not going to be worth anything because there's too many. And actually, this is not a lot. It's not a lot. And think back when we had the Spider-Man drop, the same thing happened because Spider-Man, it came out and I had landed quite a few and bought some in the market. And then lo and behold, it dropped. The prices went way down. And I was so sad because I thought I've wasted my money because this just did not turn out. Why is that not coming up on search there? I want the drop. I don't know why people jumped off the bandwagon so quickly on the Spider-Man drop. But let's just look at the numbers here just so we can review because I don't remember what they were. Here's the common. There was a lot of editions. There we go. 32,000 on the common. But look at what the common price is on the market right now. It's like, what, 140 something bucks? It's insane. Actually, the common is for a while was higher than the uncommon. Make sense of that. So tell me that some of these drops have too many editions. Back then, they were saying this will never amount to anything because there's too many of it. Whew. Wait till you see the mobile report video that I do on the DeLorean series. That one, I'm laughing all the way to the bank, and it's going to be quite a nice little I told you so to all the people who thought I was stupid for stacking all those up. Okay, the uncommon had 16,000. That's a lot, and the uncommon is selling for, it's a rude amount. Here, I'll just look on the app, and I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's sky high, and for that many editions, you know, we never would have thought that it would have jumped out of nowhere when they were all selling for below retail. And I'm sad that I didn't pick up more, but it was because I was listening to people that I should not have. And I was not trusting my instinct. And now I'm paying the price for that because I could have loaded up on those. Could have had them. Here we go. I'm going to tell you right now what the prices are. On the uncommon, it is now at 240 gems. Oh my God. And that's with 16,240 gems. Okay. Let's look at the common. Oh my God. 200 gems. All right. 200 gems with a count of 32,000. Guys and gals, we're underestimating the strength of this market and the future of these collectibles. We really are. And then I have the rare. The rare is at 390 gems. Wow. Insane. So if Spider-Man can produce those types of numbers, I'm pretty sure that this Storm private secret box drop, secret box? Why am I not blind boxed? I'm losing my mind. This is going to be a showstopper, in my opinion. I would love to complete a set, but it will only happen if I get lucky enough to get the secret rare. If I don't, it's not going to happen. But I would like to try to acquire up through at least the rare. But I want the ultra rare just because of the animation. So I'm going to try for it. And I might have to do some swapping and selling other things because I like this artwork that much. And because of the fact that this is the second African-American character, it's of special interest to me. So I think I'm going to really go for it on this drop. If you want drop advice, please check out VeVe Vault. Check out the Gale. They give the best advice on snagging items. They do a great job at summarizing things. If you want to look at price history, please check out the Rebel Duck. He gives the best report where you can see the bottoms, the floor price, the price peaks, and also the standard deviation for every item across the board. And the Rebel Duck does a lot of hard work for that report. And I'm very grateful for that work that he does, because it allows me to be a more shrewd investor in the VeVe NFTs. Coming up, I'll be talking about how the VeVe Ecomi company is going to be sending me a little gift package. Yeah, I'm going to tell you all about how they're going to be planning very soon to send me a gift package set for being a content creator. Hint, hint. Best of luck to everybody on the drop. That is all I've got. This is Carlton Flowers, and I am out.